Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Hi, welcome back to Mythgard in Middle-earth. My name is Corey Olson, the Tolkien Professor, joined as always by my friend Gryfflet, who's trying to figure out what this thing is. So this is the crafting hall, right, in Galtrev, and he can't figure out, he's ruled out laundry, though, maybe he was over hasty in that assessment. But because it's like a banner. See, that's laundry over here, right? Though, who gets up there to hang it? I don't even know. I guess maybe you can reach from the top shelf up there. Not like it's on a pulley system. But anyway, whatever. This one over here, though, does not appear to be laundry. This one looks more like a banner. Now, there is a banner there, like that's the crafting banner. Like this is where you come to drive stakes in, I suppose. But it's even on a red field. Like that could be like, a vampire slaying banner just as easily, I suppose. But anyway, but this cross-hatched orange cloth mysteriously suspended from the eaves, Gryfflet just does not understand at all. So I'm having a hard time with that. Anyway, okay. As you can probably hear, my voice is kind of wonky today. For those of you who have been with me so far already this morning for several hours, talking about the Film project, which was really fun this morning, you will have heard my voice progressively going away over the course of this morning until I could barely speak clearly, and my voice sounded almost as badly at the end of the episode as Dave's sounded at the beginning. Anyway, I've made myself some tea in my Signum mug in between sessions here, which is why I was a little bit late. Well, and also because I had to make lunch for my son, who is home sick from school today, and I think my progressive voice loss is not a coincidence when I am living in a household where these little people are bringing germs into the house like this all the time. But anyway, so it's done a little bit of good. My voice is a little bit better than it was at the end of the broadcast, my last broadcast. You'll notice I have my microphone much closer to my mouth. I'm trying to speak softly so that I can make the best of whatever voice I do have. But anyway, that's the plan here today. So I apologize. My voice may go entirely by the end, in which case I may have to either accompany Gryfflet silently or attempt to hold up signs to answer Tolkien questions, or I don't even know. But so I made tea. I made loose tea. And I made tea in my favorite of our tea infusers. That is the one that's shaped like the Death Star. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. It's even got a little TIE fighter at the end of the chain. So you can't say that's not cool, right? Okay. All right. So let's see how much we can get through here. Sorry. I just carry on being puzzled by that piece of cloth. But, Mariel, you want to know where I got my tea infuser? Oh my goodness. I got my tea infuser as a gift. It was a gift from one of our wonderful Signum people. A gift chiefly to my wife, of course, who loves tea. But anyway, hey everybody. Okay, so I need to talk to Envus, who I think needs his ball back, which I retrieved from the crows, which kicked off the entire forging a fake ring of power for that crazy guy who used to be the servant of Saruman. So anyway, hey, Envus. Is that how you pronounce your name? Envus? 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 No, I found your shiny ball. No problem. Ooh, oh, hang on. Reinforced leather Dunlanding boots. Huh? We'll have to take these for cosmetic reasons. I'll have to check those out. In fact, here, let's check that out now. Because this is important. Okay, let's see. All right. There we go. All right, so let's see. Hang on a second. Let's just look at them this way. They've got that kind of square-toed look. Okay. That could work. I don't know, I kind of like these. Well, we'll see. Okay. All right. So that's it. Oh, no further quests from you, Envis? All right, fine. Then let's go over to the people. Oh, you're the give you the daily wood gathering quests guy. Right, okay. Now over here, you were the guy who sent me after the wolves, and I killed Hardfang. Right, okay.
I have not seen your kind before.
Proved myself to be quite a hunter. Hey, just glad I could help in my own small way.
Here, as long as you do not trouble us.
Okay. I'm glad you were not forced to join the war. Wait, what? You are truly a remarkable warrior and hunter, better than any I have seen in my lifetime here in Galtrev. Wow, okay. I'm glad that you were not forced to join the war. Oh, impressed by the orcs into the army. Well, that's an interesting sentiment. See, at first I thought he was saying, I'm glad I'm not fighting against you, because you're an awesome warrior. Forced to join the war on that side. Interesting that he's assuming that if I did join the war, I would just be, he's accepting me, apparently, as, one of the populace here, right? Like I'm one of them, and the only question as to whether or not I'm going to be impressed into Saruman's army, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting accessing my. Okay. Oh. Sorry, my app just crashed. Right, JJ. Okay, I see your lore question here. Reinforced leather Dunlanding jacket, though. All right, I'll check that one out too. Okay, JJ's lore question. What's the deal with Cirith Ungol? Is it really guarding a pass that can't really be used because of Shelob? Or is it just a death row that Sauron can send prisoners to when he wants to feed them to her? Oh, so when you say what's the deal with Cirith Ungol, you really mean the Tower of Cirith Ungol, right? That's primarily what you're referring to? Like, why would the Tower of Cirith Ungol be in operation? Why would you need to watch the pass if the pass can't be gotten through because of Shelob anyway? So if Shelob is a surer guard on that entrance into Mordor than anything else could be, why do you need any other guard? Right. Okay. I see. Okay. I have a couple answers to that question. But let me, lest I just stand here in the marketplace doing nothing, let me talk to Luri here first. She's less impressed. Okay. Now that I've tried my hand at dealing with the nasty piglets, I should look to the great sire, Big Blood Tusk. All right. He is descended from an old and grizzled boar who wandered into Dunland from the far north and has only been seen by a few people. There is a great den. Okay. You should lure him there. Lure him to his own den and try to make him attack you. Okay. You doubt I'll survive. Okay. All right. Challenge accepted. All right. So, what else do we have going on for quests here? Epic Volume 3. No, not Lothlorien quests. Where was I? This is just in the move on to Talmathedros quest, right? Okay. Really? I don't have anything else in Galtrev? Where's my... Huh. Okay. Which way do I want to go? Okay. All right. Wait, this is the old blood tusk from the original Archit starting area? What? I don't know anything about this. Blood Tusk used to be an Archit? Really? I think that might have been before my time. I went through Archit with Wigand fairly meticulously, as is my wont. Of course, my memory for things that happened to me is fairly bad. How long ago... So Blood Tusk was in Archit? This is new on me. It was removed from the game years ago when they tightened up the starting instances. Okay. All right, yeah, so I didn't see that. Okay, so they migrated him down from the north. That's cool. That's cool. So there's actually like an in-game historical reference for that. I got it. Okay. Oh, hey, look. Hey, this turned out to be the quick way. All right. Let's see. Woo, there's me teetering on the edge of a cliff. Got a lot of hardy forest boars. That's presumably his lair. So let's dismount. Let's stealth it up. Okay, here's Blood Tusk's den. How many of these things am I going to have to kill? Aha. Large footprint. Okay. So if I lure him out of there, is there a place I can run? Without having to fight a whole bunch of these at once? Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm looking. Wow. Guy is huge. Bring it, old big Blood Tusk. Whoa, look at him. That was like a really dramatic slow motion approach there, big Blood Tusk. However, you are no match for Gryfflet. Gryfflet is going to take you down. Oh, man. That was a poor showing, big Blood Tusk. Okay. Look at that. Sneaking out. Didn't even wake up, that guy. Look, that guy's still sleeping next to his lair. Or I guess he went back to sleep. He woke up when I looked at the footprint. Okay. Wow. I had forgotten how large that boar was. Okay. My voice is captivating. Thank you, Jem. Yeah, it's unusually captivating today. I am speaking in a soft and sultry voice into the microphone today in order to avoid straining the voice which is already being lost. Normally, I am not speaking quite so softly and intimately into the microphone as I am on this occasion. But there we are. It's better than not being able to speak at all or constantly trying to clear my voice, as I was at the end of my last broadcast. Exactly, Hologro. It's the NPR version of Gryfflet today. Thank you for joining us on All Things Burgled. Okay. Hey, what other quests am I missing from Galtref? I'm waiting to get the... I'm waiting to get the vector quest. Because, right, don't I go from here to... I mean, I know I'm supposed to... I got the epic gives me the vector to Talmethedros, but I don't want that one. I want the vector to Starkmore, is what I want. So, what else do I need? Have I missed some quest which will lead me to that, or has that already spawned somewhere that I just haven't noticed? Anyway, here, let me go back to Luri here and see if I've managed to impress her at all. Okay, so admittedly, Luri, that boar was pretty big. Why am I still alive? Oh, this was your plan, wasn't it? You heard distant squeals of wild... Oh, JJ, I forgot to talk about Kirith Ungol while I was going out to fight the boar. Doggone it. I haven't totally forgotten. I'll get back to it. All right, hang on. You assumed I meant an untimely end. Yeah, I did best him. Thank you very much. Ooh, a mantle. Or a spearman's cloak. Let's see. What does that cloak look like? Oh, boring. I like my wolf cloak better. Yeah, no, that's no good at all. Reinforced helm? Oh, no. Ooh, look at that, though. The little wings on the sides? Ooh, with the falcon head in the front? Oh, that's a little tempting, actually. But I kind of like the masked look. Yeah, let's see. What are these shoulders like? Okay. Yeah, see, that's kind of a little more burglarious. Of course, it also looks like Gryfflet is trying to rehabilitate from a broken nose. You're like playing a contact sport with a broken nose. But it's okay. I still like it. Okay. What are his current shoulders? Oh, right, his current shoulders are that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't like the new shoulders better. All right, I'll get the shoulders. Okay. All right. So there we go. I've completed all the quests that I've found in Galtref, other than the dailies, which I don't need. So let's see. How about Mary over there? Hi, Mary. Are you going to give me the vector quest? Mari?
The Turks
yes!
have been destroyed.
Awesome.
I prayed to the Ochguira that we will not be next.
Okay. You sure I'll be back? Absolutely. Yeah, me too. Right? You've got a vault keeper here, so I'll totally be back. If I wish to continue your travels through Dunland, I should head south to the Starkmore. Will do. You're sure there are folk in need of aid there? Maybe they felt the oppression of Isengard. Yep, there's a chance of it. Okay. Sauron has stretched his white hand perilously far into our lands. All right. Just like the black hand being stretched over. I love the parallel there. I mean, obviously she doesn't know that phrase is used, right? But she's already characterizing him in the same way. A fellow named Andros just led his caravan in that direction. All right, I'll go check him out. All right. Okay. So we're going to... Right, so I'm going to go back down this way again. All right, JJ, going to answer your question now. Cirith Ungol. So again, the question was, what's the point of the Tower of Cirith Ungol, at least from Sauron's perspective? Since Shelob is already doing a bang-up job guarding the pass, why does he need a troop of orcs under Shagrat also to guard the pass from the tower, when the pass apparently does not need guarding because Shelob is a more effective guardian even than the tower and the orcs? Now, reasons for that. First of all, remember the insight that Sam has when he first sees the Tower of Cirith Ungol, that is not as a light from a distance, but actually first sees it up close. The insight that he has is that the tower was built not to keep enemies out of Mordor, but to keep them in. That is to say, it was built by the Númenóreans when they had laid their guard upon Mordor, and they didn't want anyone. They weren't afraid of somebody sneaking from the Gondor side and coming to Mordor, because, like, who would want to? It was like not a hot tourist site. Unlike now, presumably in game, when there's a steady stream of people going from Gondor and infiltrating into Mordor. However, back in those days, that was not the case. So the tower was mostly built to guard, to make sure that no evil remnant of Sauron's reign that might be either creeping into Mordor or still hiding in some nook or cranny in Mordor can creep out of it and come to threaten the people of Ithilien. Remember, Ithilien was populated. Minas Ithil was still standing. So there were a lot of Gondorians living right on that side of the mountain. So the Tower of Cirith Ungol was constructed by the Númenóreans to guard the passes from that direction. And the sense of it, that tower, the tower is still used for that purpose primarily. That is to protect, because Sauron's not too worried about people sneaking into Mordor. And that's the context in which the narrator points out that Shelob, also serves as an excellent, guardian. Basically, he doesn't have to worry that anyone's going to try to use Cirith Ungol as a backdoor into his realm, because Shelob's there. So if it were just, let's make sure nobody can sneak in, Shelob might be enough for that. Side note, but I'm not sure that Sauron would risk that. It's really unlikely that somebody would be able to get past the watchful eyes of Minas Morgul, and because remember, Frodo and Sam didn't; they were seen, and messages were sent up saying that spies were feared on the stairs. The Silent Watchers were uneasy, right? So even their passing did not go totally unnoticed down in Minas Morgul. No action was taken right away because of this great signal going up and the chief of the Nazgul leading his army out of Minas Morgul. So that's why they weren't pursued right away on the stairs itself. But anyway, so you got Minas Morgul at the bottom, and you got Shelob up at the top. But remember, Sauron is going to trust Shelob. Shelob isn't a tame spider, right? She doesn't work for him. She works for herself, and she's always digging new tunnels and doing other things. So and notice what happened with Gollum, right? She caught Gollum, but Gollum made a deal with her, right? And she let him go because, again, free agent, right? She doesn't work for Sauron. She doesn't do his bidding. She's not holden to watch to be his guard dog, and she's not going to act. So she is very formidable. He's not worried somebody's going to come up and, stick a pin in Shelob on his way through, but he also wouldn't necessarily rely upon Shelob to be constantly vigilant and never let anyone through under any circumstances. Because again, Gollum is the precedent she has, right? And it may be she may do the same with others for all he knows. So that is to say, I think he would want an orc guard at the top just in case, right? Just to make sure that he had those who are under his direct orders, answering to him, guarding the pass as well. But again, remember, the tower primarily focuses inward, not out. Hang on a second here. Undress. All right, here we are. Uh-oh, a thief on the road. No, I'm fine. I'm not robbing you. I'm here to help. No. Oh, okay. Yeah. You thought I was going to burgle you. Boy, if I were burgling you, you would never have seen it coming. You don't have anything left. The raiders before you took it all. Oh, dear. Okay, you were taking this caravan to Avarden for the upcoming auction when you were beset by the Dragon Clan. Oh, yeah, they are bad lots. Okay. There are few who can see through his tangled web of lies. Okay. All right. I will help you, Andros. Oh, dear. You've got quest rings all over the place. How can I help your cart? Damaged wheel. Okay, I've got to find you a new wheel. All right. How can I help your bag? Collect bandages. Okay. How can I help your crate? Shattered pieces of pottery. Ouch. That's hard to recover from. However, I do have some experience in sorting the pieces of broken pottery into similarly sized piles. If you need somebody to do some pottery shard sorting, I'm your hobbit. The quality of the smashed ones is very high, and the pattern is foreign to Dunland. If any remained, they would bring a good price at auction. Okay. Oh, so try to find some intact pots. You don't not want me to sort the shards. Fine, your loss. And a ledger. How can I help your ledger? Okay. The pages have been ripped out. Oh, I love wandering around the countryside finding pages of a book. Excellent. Nothing I enjoy more than that. All right. Collect ledger pages. Fun. All right. I've got lots of things to do. And, wow, a surprisingly small area in which to do them. Hey, Kiriana, good to see you. All right. We've got some bulls up here. Hey there, you. Oh, I forgot you're a bull, so you're aggressive. Fine. Right. Wow. Gryfflet can just walk straight under this bull. Without even ducking. Okay. All right. I got up as far as, but the Tower of Cirithungol was designed to keep people in rather than to keep them out. And that's still its primary duty. So, that's the other reason. That's the primary function of the Tower of Cirithungol. Yes, Shelob makes it difficult for things to get in and out. But he's not even primarily thinking, Sauron, that is, of spies from outside. Instead, he is focused on making sure that no slaves escape out of Mordor. And presumably he would want to re-catch them. He might simply feed them to Shelob or allow Shelob to catch them. But again, that's not necessarily going to be his primary focus when it comes to slaves. Like, he might want to catch them and interrogate them, which is hard to do. I guess you have to be quick, right? If you want to interrogate them while they're hanging in Shelob's webs, I guess you'd have a certain window right there in which you could do that. But again, in general, that's not necessarily the case. So it would make sense for him to have a garrison up at the tower, which is there already, so it's not like he has to he has to build it or something. So he just garrisons the tower in order to Oh, there's a bandage right next to that backpack. Okay. He just has to garrison the tower that's already there, and therefore use the tower for its originally designed purpose, which is keeping anybody from getting out of Mordor. So there isn't necessarily much, and he's not anticipating much cross traffic, really. But he does want to put a watch on the inside there. So that would be my answer there. Okay. Oh, right. Hey, Ethelwad had a question, huh? Let me see about Ethelwad's question. All right. Thanks, Fairvanon. Fairvanon is helping me so I don't have, because I will sometimes lose them in the Twitch chat. Let's see. Ethelwad's question. With the news of North Mirkwood, we assume it will be after the fall of Dol Guldur. Wait. Hang on. I haven't heard the news of North Mirkwood. What's the news of North Mirkwood? Sorry, I've been out of touch for a little bit. I've been out of the Lotro world for a little while now. Are they releasing North Mirkwood? Is that next after Mordor? Is that the word? Do tell, confirm, and then I can talk about it. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be the next area. Excellent. Going to North Mirkwood, Dale, and Laketown. Fantastic. Fantastic. And Thranduil's Halls. Awesome. Awesome. No, this is news to me. I'm just hearing this now for the first time. Hang on. I almost forgot to burgle this guy. Oh, for 2. Oh, that's awful. That's great. I think that's excellent. I mean, I think that was my answer, wasn't it? When somebody asked me, what regions of the world do I, what I most want, what I most look forward to in game, and what I hope they would do, that was my answer. Northern Mirkwood, Dale, Laketown, and Erebor. So that's lovely. I'm excited about that. Yeah, I really can't wait to see the Lonely Mountain and travel in it. I found, in that way, from a sort of a lore opportunity standpoint, there were several things that I really liked about the depiction of Dale and the Lonely Mountain in the instance chain. We did the instance chain sort of slowly over the course of this past year, and I finally did them all. Hey, look, a wheel. Just lying around. That's good. But I picked it up before you could interrupt me. You loser. Anyway, so I mean, I there was a lot that I liked about how they handle, especially in the early ones, actually, about how they handled story and stuff. Really interested in how they kind of picked up on different elements of Hobbit story and integrate. I'm thinking of Erebar's Peak in particular, right, with the giant stuff and the eagle stuff, and how they kind of fit all that stuff together. I thought that was interestingly done. But anyway, as far as the actual geography, and scenery, there's some lovely shots of the Lonely Mountain from a distance, but I was disappointed. I wanted to be able to explore around more. We couldn't see very much. I was left definitely wanting much more with that. So I'm excited about that. I too assume that it'll be after the Battle of Dale. I mean, it would almost have to be, assuming they're not going to break the chronology of the epic quest line. I assume the epic quest line will take us up there as well, in which case it would have to be after the Battle of Dale. Not only because we sort of did the Battle of Dale, right, in the instance chain already, so it would be kind of hard for them to go back and do it again. But of course, if we're going there from Mordor, we know that the Battle of Dale was happening at a very similar time to the battles down in the south. So, they'd really have to break chronology in ways that they have not generally done in order for them to make that work out. So I assume it would be after, in which case, yeah, I mean, it's conceivable, Marielle, obviously, that we could get it in flashback and session play, and goodness knows the Battle of Dale was not done enough in the instance such that I feel like we couldn't have more of it, right? I mean, there's plenty more that we could have of it. I'm not, and I'm certainly not saying that I would object to breaking chronology in that way. I'm just saying it seems to me a little bit unlikely because they haven't really done that very often. I just stole a great sword from that guy, right? I just burgled a two-handed sword. I'm gonna let him walk away. I'm gonna let him walk away and see how long it takes him to notice I just took his two-handed sword off of him. That is pretty awesome. He just noticed. He's like, "Hey, get back here with my two-handed sword." I do, but Pontin, I think it would be great if we could do session play as Dan Ironfoot when he falls. To do that as a flashback within the context of the later time, just like you do the, we cannot get out session play, right? And the Durin's Bane session play, right? I mean, there's plenty of session plays, plenty of moments when we get to go back and recall things. So maybe we go up there and we're told the story of the fall of Dan Ironfoot, and so we get to replay it in a session play. That'd be cool. But anyway, I don't know if I guess the question though is if it's post Battle of Dale, what would we do? Would we still be fighting Easterlings? Would there be more Easterlings left to fight? Marielle, I love how the epic does Hama's fall. Yeah, I agree. I think it's wonderful. That's my favorite part, the Battle of Helm's Deep. Hey, wait, did I finish? Pots, check. Broken wheel, check. Bandages, check. Pages, check. Awesome. Strong work, Gryfflet. Back we go. The letter suggested a refugee situation involving folks from Rhun. Huh. Presumably, though, there's got to be combat involved, right? A refugee situation. So there would be refugees from the eastern lands who would be coming in asking for help from the people who were just at war with the Easterlings. Oh, what? They're not going to give us moose war steeds? Oh, come on now. That's a lost opportunity, I can't help but think. Sandworms? Are we going to get sandworms? Come on, tell me we're going to have like a raid against the wild wereworms of the East. Actually, I would be okay with that. Not the sandworms like they depicted them in the film, which was dumb. But, wild wereworms, right? In the eastern desert. Come on. Marielle, that is a good point. That's a very good point. You're absolutely right, Marielle, that the game has made it pretty clear that we are operating, they can't mention it explicitly, but that we're operating in a world in which the blue wizards have gone bad. And that's why we have the two different shades of blue for those sorcerers from the east. So we could have one or even both of the blue wizards. I would bet one. We could have one of the blue wizards being the mastermind of a new evil situation, which we could set out. So that would get us into Rhun, which of course is goodness knows how big, going on for goodness knows how long, right? But then we could have the other. I bet they would then save the other of the blue wizards to then be the boss guy down in the south, down in Harad, so that when we're fighting down in Harad, because then we could follow Aragorn and Éomer down to continue the war in Harad, and the other blue wizard could be there. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I think that makes perfect sense to me. Okay. All right. There you got some intact pots. Here I can give you the new pages to the ledger, and I can put the new wheel on your cart. All right. And Dross, there you go. A strange day when a devotead has more kindness than clansmen you have known your entire life. That's right. Ooh, a padded hat. What does a padded hat look like? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, no. Gryfflet would look like a fop in that thing. No way. He doesn't want a floppy hat. Reinforced leather shoulder guards? Huh. Oh, I kind of like those. I like those better than the other ones. Yeah. That's good.
Hear me out, devotead, for I have a tale to tell.
Okay. The things I have to recover will bring good coin at auction. All right, fine. Okay, you've got a homestead. You farm and raise livestock. Take the ledger to my son. Okay, you're moving on to Avarden to the south. Sure. I'll find your son, and then I'll go talk to you in the town. This sounds great. Right, this is the way I want to go? Yes, it is. It's not quite enough like a fedora, JJ. If it were more like a fedora, I might have been tempted, but... Okay. Well, that must be Andros's farmstead up there. Ethelwald, I did not complete the Bingo Fall Fest. I began it, but I did not complete it. I have to admit, I'm not a very dedicated festival goer. Okay, that's an enormous understatement. I almost never go to festivals. And indeed, I went to the Harvest Festival for the first time ever this year and was only there once. And only because I was, doggone it, another stupid bull is chasing me. keep just ignoring the bulls, thinking they're cows, and then... yeah, I saw that it was up again, which always confuses me. It's not fall anymore. It's just not. But you know, it's fine. I don't know that I'll get a chance to go, but I was thinking about it. I mean, it does give me a chance to finish the bingo stuff. So, you know, bingo boffin stuff is always worth doing. Anyway, he's not even here. Where's the kid? Did I miss him because he was down by the road? Is he in the field? Did I run right past him? Where the heck is the... Right. There's the calf. He's way up here? Oh. There you are. I kind of assumed you'd be a little closer to the farm than this. What are you doing up here? Is it a good view? Let's see. Hang on. I'll stand next to you. Hey, look. We're of a height. Huh. Well... It's an okay view. You know what it doesn't have, though? Ruins. Scarcely a ruin to be seen. But, okay. What's up, man? Yep, your father sent me. You hope I'm skilled with a weapon. Well, I can hold my own. The dragon clan must have heard he was gone, for they begun to raid the farm. Oh, man. Oh, that's why you're so far away. All right, point me at him, dude. If we're to recover anything from the homestead, we must move quickly. Okay, they must have copied down some of the items from the ledger before you recovered all the pages. Okay, right, because raiders are well known for consulting inventory lists. Oh, no, they consulted the inventory list. Okay, no problem. Wait, oh. Oh, you're going to start an instance? Okay, no problem. I will help you.
My son awaits at my homestead to provide my messenger the ledger that contains all of my records. I must have this to prepare for the auction in the village.
Right. Your father... Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I know that I was just at your homestead looking for you. Oh, you're cowering? We're cowering. Oh. Hey, I see. No need to cower. Okay. Yeah, Phil, that is the guy who's the voice of, what's his name? John Brackenridge? Brackenbrook. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. We're pushing on. Oh. We're coming from downhill? Oh, from that way. No problem. We can accommodate them. Okay. So, while you guys are having a conversation about ashable gear, I have no idea what you're even talking about. Okay, but hang on a second. I think there was another lore question. There was. Oh my goodness, there are two more. Hang on, JJ has a follow-up question about Cirith Ungol. Let's do that one first. Was Shelob there when the Númenóreans built the tower? If so, how did they resupply the tower? Or were the Númenóreans powerful enough at that time that even Shelob wasn't an insurmountable obstacle? Well, obviously she wasn't permanently surmounted, right? Or she wouldn't still be there. So they didn't mount an expedition. It's clear that they at least knew that she was there, hence the name of the pass, right? It's still called Cirith Ungol, and they know of that name. Clearly stories about Shelob did circulate and survive among the Númenóreans. I have always assumed that the Númenóreans, that she fled from the Númenóreans, basically. I don't know that she decamped entirely, but I don't think she antagonized the Númenóreans. I think that she knew she would be in trouble, because I think they would have killed her, in force, one-on-one. I'm sure she could have taken pretty much any of the Númenóreans, but I think the Númenóreans could have taken her out had they ganged up on her. They never seem to have done so. Why didn't they do so? I have no idea, but I can only think, granted that they A, knew about her, and B, didn't hunt her down, I have to think that she did not deter them from going in and out that way. That's the only guess that I have there. Hey, okay. You hope that's the last of them. I suspect not, because we've only gotten 2 waves, and they usually come in 3 waves. Making my stand, am I? Okay. Exactly, JJ. If they can throw down Sauron in his power while he's wielding the One Ring, right, they could probably take out Shelob. Yeah, no, exactly. I really can't imagine that a whole squad of Númenóreans would be incapable of destroying Shelob. So she must have been destroyable, but they never did. So that's why, again, we're kind of, we're not told anything about this. But putting together the things that we are told, there are a lot of times, in answering Tolkien questions where, of course, sometimes I can answer them by, addressing things that are explicitly said in the books. Often you just have to play the game of, well, let's think of all of the things that we do know, right? And, oh yeah, come on, I'll take you all together. Oh. Or that way. I was going to take him. I totally had him. Who are you? The Boar clan remembers those who aid us, and we honor our friendships. Not long ago, your father helped us in a time of need. My father? Oh, no. Oh, his father. Mabon's father. Aha. When you are in trouble, we will always be there for you. And you appreciate my kindness. Okay. I was going to say, boy, if my hobbit father did a favor to the Boar clan, I was going to be surprised. Okay. Yeah, so again, you play the game of you put together the facts that you do know and then say, given that all these things are true, what must have been the case, right? And that's kind of what I'm doing here. What are the things that we know? We know the Númenóreans didn't kill her. We know that she was there, right? There age long she dwelt, we're told. And we know that that they knew of her, right? That the name Cirith Ungol was old, and that old enough that lore masters in Gondor will blanch when they hear the name, right? So, therefore, I can only assume the only way that I can reconcile all of those facts is that she kept a low profile during the Númenórean occupation. Okay. Hey, you are welcome. What do your leggings look like here? Well, I can't really see them because I'm wearing this long coat. Yeah, they're fairly unremarkable. But, okay. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. You have marked your Tad's ledger with what I remember seeing over the last few days. You've also marked where I should be able to find the various things. Okay, so, we're gonna get things ready for the auction? Okay. Alright. You guys have a serious wild bull infestation problem in this farm, though. Hey, where's the... What are the items from the first page of the list? What? The pages of the ledger detail out valuables within the homestead. Where's the ledger? Do I have it in my inventory? Okay. There it is. Alright, I was confused there for a second. Right, carrots. Got it. Alright. Checking to make sure I don't have any quest items. No, I do not. Alright, carrots. Carrots. Here we go. Guarded by a faithful bull. Alright, I'll collect the carrots. And, yes, Hologrow, I have seen the auction sequence before. And I have to say, the auction sequence is still the only part of the game that I've played where like my jaw literally dropped. I was so surprised. It was awesome. I really enjoyed the auction sequence and have been looking forward to taking Gryfflet through the auction sequence. Okay, second page. Okay, second page of the ledger. Tanned hides. Alright, tanned hides. Where are the tanned hides? Another stupid bull. Come on. Oh, no, they're down here. On the other side of the carrots? Really? Seriously, there are tanned hides just floating around down here? Do I have to kill goats to get the hides? Are the hides still walking around, wrapped around goats? No. Okay, because that would be weird. How about cows? Are they... No, this cow doesn't even count. How about bulls? Are they still wrapped around bulls? No, they're not. No, they're tanned. Oh, there they are. Okay. All right, I need 4 hides. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Excellent. Good. All right, page 3. We're moving right along here. What else do we need? We got carrots. We got hides. Now we need blankets. Woven blankets. Okay. here we are. Excuse me, Mr. Duncalf. Got some woven blankets over here. Ah. That looks more like a rug than a blanket. Seriously, make your blankets with tassels at the end? I guess. To each their own, I suppose. Okay. And now another page. What do we get next? Sheep's wool. Is the wool still wrapped? Oh, wait. Did I not accept that? Sorry. Accept. Okay. Is the wool still wrapped around a sheep? Where are the sheep? Oh, yes, they are still wrapped around the sheep. Hi, so I've got to shear the sheep? What, I just kneel down next to it, massage it gently, and the wool comes off? These are truly remarkable sheep. Yeah, you know... My son is a voluntary assistant shepherd, and I happen to know it's just not this easy. Okay. However, he would approve of that quest, especially since no sheep were harmed in the acquiring of those quest items. Chicken eggs. All right, chicken eggs. Ethelod. Oh, will I do Hitbold on Gryfflet? Okay, can I say no? I will not do Hitbold on Gryfflet. Let me just say that Hitbold is a terrible, terrible thing to do to a completionist, okay? Like, I am having a hard time forgiving them for Hitbold. Hitbold, technically, which is a fun word to say, but that doesn't justify it. Oh my goodness. So, like, I've been going through Dunland, or not Dunland. I'm going through Dunland now with Gryfflet, but no, I've been going through Rhun, Eastern Rhun, with my lore master, and I'm almost finished with everything, okay? And I'm like, okay, I'm almost complete. I'm like down in Snowburn. I'm like, this is great. We're winding things up, and I'm kind of looking forward to going up to Wildermore, you know, because I did such a fast trip through Wildermore in that one marathon, right, with Wigan, you know, where I was really only doing the epic quest line. And I did the Bingo Boffin stuff up there, but that's all I've ever done. So I was really looking forward to kind of getting into the Wildermore storyline. And then I discover Hitbold, and now I'm like, still, I can't. I just can't. You know, I can't not do it, and it's awful, just awful. So yeah, exactly, Fairvan, and I knew you'd be feeling me on this subject. Like, I am still stuck in Hitbold, and I'm still stuck trying to do the stupid daily quests to get my rep up in all 4 areas of the of Eastern Rhun, so that I can get the final sets of building quests. And I just, like, as I said, I'm having a hard time forgiving people for that, because it's not okay. It's just it's not okay. And then of course there's the then there's the darn bulls. They're everywhere. Maybe I can escape this one. Okay. And then there's the deeds for all of the daily quests in every area. Oh man, like I Yeah. So Pontin, I feel the same way. I feel compelled. Like if I don't finish Hitbold, like I'm not going to be able to sleep. Like I can't. So like my lore master is now stuck in Hitbold forever, trying to fill all of the, do all of the stupid daily quests and like wait every day until the ones that I still haven't done yet show up, and then like trying to build rep. But once I finish it, I'm gonna finish it, and when I finish it, no, I'm never gonna do it again. Never gonna do it again. So, yeah, driving me crazy. So, no, I have no desire to do Hitbold, and not to mention the fact that many of those daily quests, it's not just that they're annoying to get and to like collect all of, but I mean, I feel like, back when I used to buy packets of baseball cards with bubble gum, when I was in elementary school, and trying to like complete a whole team is just, oh man. But worse than that is that some of those quests are exactly the kinds of things that I hate most. Like, I can't even tell you how annoyed I get at the stupid jump and climb up the beacon quest. Like the two quests in, like the two, like manual dexterity, challenge quests, that are in, Aoworth. The climb up the beacon one, and the tightrope walk and not let the crows knock you off one. Oh man. Like it is going to take me like until I'm 60 to successfully complete those stupid quests. So yeah, oh man, I avoid them. Like I'm like, okay, as long as I still have other quests to do that, even the what do you call it? Harding, no, darn it, what's it called? Cliving. That's it. Even the cliving, like horse racing quests, are better. Then those are kind of annoying anyway, but nothing like as annoying as the stupid tightrope walking quest. And Ethelwad, I haven't been bartering for rep yet because I still had quests to do. I mean, I had gotten pretty high in rep because I did completionist, right? So I did all the quests in all the areas, so I was already up to, I think, ally in all 4. So I'm still at ally in all 4, and I'm gonna kind of working through. So for now, since I'm trying to complete the stupid daily quest deed logs, I'm still doing those. And when I complete all of those in all of the areas, then I'll start bartering for rep, I think. But anyway, yeah. Like I say, I'm committed to the scenario, right? Like I'm a completionist and I can't help myself. I'm utterly helpless not to try to fill in everything on my quest log and to completely rebuild Hitbold. But man, oh man, yeah. So no, I am going to. When Gryfflet gets there, he is going to go to the charred ashes of Hitbold, and he is going to dance around on the ashes of Hitbold and walk away whistling. That is the plan. So there we go. I have unburdened myself now. I've been holding in my aggravation about the Hitbold situation, and then Ethelwad, you just had to go and uncork it there. But anyway, yeah, so that's how I feel about Hitbold. Okay. All right, Andras, great to see you made it. I brought a bunch of carrots and some other things. Okay. I'm happy to keep him safe. Oh man, all these new cosmetics. Gonna check. Oh no, I don't like that one as much. Let's see. Will and vitality. Vitality and maximum power. Yeah, that's an upgrade. Let's do that. Okay. What do you got for me next, Andros?
Do not speak the names of evil things.
Okay.
You will call them.
You're very grateful. Okay, Bedwar is the auctioneer here. He's the local leader of the Ox Clan. I gotta watch the time because I do have one son I still have to pick up. One is sick upstairs and home for the day, but the other one is still at school, so I gotta make sure I leave on time. I think I'll have to end after this. After ranting about Hitbolt for 10 minutes. Okay. He's the local leader of the Ox Clan. He's also as corrupt as they come. Oh dear. Unfortunately, he is an evil I must deal with if I am to pay off my debts. Okay. You need some time to take inventory. Great. Okay, and I should talk to Bedwar. Alright, fine. Level Ha.
The old woman of the mountain says we should
Okay.
not trust Vodiard.
A week ago, you had a fully running stable. Oh. You're going to fetch some horses. Oh, your stable boy left. Okay. His father was taken to Wolf's Cleft to serve the army. Ah. He ran off to work the fields and scavenge the moor to provide for his mother and siblings. Okay. Find the stable boy and let him know that you will provide for him. Okay. Sure. That sounds good. Oops. That's just not the button I meant to push. Okay. All right. Hey, Bedwar, what do you have?
The Uquirod requires us to give welcome to Devodiard.
Okay. Oh, this sounds promising. What do you say, Bedwar?
As long as the sun shines, you are welcome.
You're more than willing to help out. Okay, you need assurances there will be enough merchandise in attendance to make it worthy of your time. Okay. I need to convince several other merchants to participate. Okay. All right. I think I'll have to do that next time. It's a nice auctioneer's ground you have here. I like that. What is this, a podium? Yeah, that's writing on it, right? And it, ooh. Yeah, that's really kind of nice. And what's this? Is that a post? Or a box? No, it's a post. Why is this one post richly carved with flowers and designs, and these rest of them are not? What did this post used to be? And why, if it's as fancy as this, did you hijack it to use as a post for your little scaffold here? Are there any other carven posts? Or just the one? Ah, darn it, why do I keep hitting C here? Okay. No. No, just the one. How strange. It's a weird podium, too. Like, it's more like a lectern than a podium, like a thing you'd put on top of a table. Except it's too tall for that, but too short to be a real podium. Huh. Bedwar, you're a slightly unattractive fellow. I have to confide to you. I'm trying to see what's on your buttons. What's on your buttons? They just, excuse me, pardon me. I need to see your buttons. Can't really tell. Looks like there's some sort of sigil or design, but I can't really make out what it is. Right, furry boots, furry back. Whoa. You are a rather hirsute gentleman, aren't you, Bedwer? No wonder you don't wear a shirt. Who needs it? Okay, that's just fine. You're doing great there, Bedwer. Thank you. All right, excellent. So I'm gonna have to go pick up my kid from school. My voice more or less survived. I think my close up to the microphone NPR approach here today seems to have worked out okay. Thank you for bearing with me and joining me here today. Great to be back. I will be here again next week on, what is it, the 8th, right? So I'll see you guys next week, and we'll do the auction next week, which I've been looking forward to for a long time. So thanks everybody for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye now. Thanks for joining in on my rambles around Standing Stone's brilliant digital adaptation of Tolkien's world. If you enjoy these adventures, please consider supporting this and other entertaining educational programming by donating at signumuniversity.org/fund.